What's going on, guys? Trixx here, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to get high kills in Rebirth Island by having solid chemistry with your team. So number one, we're going to try our very best to get our trades with our team however we possibly can. It's always going to be absolute chaos in the streets when you're landing high, and whatever you can pick up to try and aid your team, that's what you're going to have to do. So right off rip, we have Scythe, who picked up the grenade launcher, which is not a very common weapon to actually do well with, but he was trying his absolute best to try and help over the top to keep his team safe. Unfortunately, Carnage did go down, but Kaz was able to get the rest of the cleanup on the roof, and now we're trying to get back inside to control so we can get our money up as quickly as possible, clear out the rest of the building, and then potentially get our loadout. Some more action right over here towards the computers or the control panels of top control, but now we're jumping out the window trying to catch somebody else here and trying to get this cleanup as quickly as we possibly can. So as soon as we're able to clear out the entire building, then we can safely loot up. As I say that, Carnage is getting world starred with a crazy shot coming out by the enemy, but then Scythe able to clean that up quickly and get the res off as quickly as possibly can. That shot was actually wild coming up by the enemy. He did his thing, but unfortunately not going to get the kill. Hate to see it. But one thing I want you guys to really pay attention to is how close our team is playing together here. If you're someone who's trying to play with the squad and get those high kill games, you want to make sure that you're able to get those trades, or even have the mentality of saying, I want to steal kills from my team. You're not actually going to go out of your way to do that, but if you're playing together like this, then you are able to get those trades, keep everybody alive, and continue to take those aggressive, borderline reckless challenges. That's something I see as a huge problem for a lot of players, is not trusting that your team is going to be there to swing that corner or challenge with low plates, or even with a weapon that they're not super comfortable with, but they are able to get that trade because they have good aim and accuracy, and you actually trust them to be there when you need them. So here we are back at control. We still have enemies jumping on top of us, as you can see from our portable radar that we had put down. We've got two enemies on the roof, and we're still just trying to clear out this building. So at this point, I will say that yes, we are playing quite close together, and we landed hot, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get our own loadout. And actually kind of a crazy moment there, having somebody run up on us, but once again, playing close together, we are ready for that moment, clean him up pretty quickly, then keep on moving. One of the unfortunate things about playing in a hot spot like this is it's very difficult to get your own loadout because you're gonna have to fight and you don't have the opportunity to loot up safely. Really want to try and get that money up as quickly as you can, so you are able to do it. But at this point in time, we do have our world loadout, which is signified by the icon on the other side of the map. It seems for whatever reason it's not landing anywhere close to us, so we're able to get our first loadout here and then drop it down. If we happen to get eliminated and we can't go back to this loadout, we still have the other one to fall back on, versus say to ourselves, well, now for the rest of the game, like, I guess we're just gonna not have a gun, or everybody else we're gonna be fighting against is going to be using meta weapons, and we're gonna have to try and win a fight by pure luck in order to get a real gun so we can continue to push teams. So even though we were a little bit slow to get our loadout down, we are in second circle, finally able to get it down. We still have a good amount of kills on the board. So if we are trying to get high kills and we're trying to work as a team, yes, it's super important to get your loadout down as quickly as you possibly can, but also in a lot of cases, the biggest thing is having chemistry as a team. Just clearing people out of the air as much as he possibly can. Let's see if he can land the snipe. And he does get a crazy headshot. My man was dipping and diving, slipping and sliding all over the place. He absolutely knew that he was gonna be under fire, kind of like Scythe is right here, and he still got that shot pretty clean on him. Now Scythe sitting on 6 kills. Our players landing right back in, getting right back into the mix, and this is something that's huge too. Guys, take into consideration or pay attention to where Scythe just landed. He landed close to his loot, but also close to his team. He didn't regain on the other side of the map, go to the other loadouts, or go back to the original loadout. He stayed close to his team because he trusts that they're going to be able to protect him, throw a smoke down, or shoot over top of him if he needs that. So he's able to get his guns, and they can get out of the open. So here we are rotating through prison, and we see some pings on the top of prison towards the water tower side. It looks like we're about to push that right now. Unfortunate COD timing right there. Scythe actually un-ADSing as a player swings this corner, but now Kaz is right up on him completely. Not gonna land that snipe, but a good live ping coming out. Gonna get the cleanup in the gas right there. Now Scythe sitting on 8 kills. We got a lot of players in the courtyard. Let's listen in and see what the team is working with right here.
Is nobody gonna kill this kid? Thank you.
We're good, we're good.
I was like,
His
what's
teammates
going on
beneath
here?
like the deployable buy. Could be running up on my ass right now, and I have no idea.
Below us, right underneath where the deploy buy is.
I'm gonna buy a UAV actually.
Hey, people gonna be pushing up that door.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, they're right underneath that door.
So good comms coming up by Scythe, recognizing that he has a lot of money, so he can use that portable buy so he can actually get a UAV and assist his team even more so. We still have a lot of money on the board, so if we need to in the future buy back our team, we're absolutely going to be able to. We see we have about 15 seconds until Resurgence ends, so it's okay to not spend all your money, but when you do pass a buy station, you do want to be aware and also spend what you need to spend. If you need to save on, or if you need to hold on to a little bit of extra money, then by all means do that. just in case you do have to go for a buyback towards the end of the game. Right now we got a buyback right near Grandma's. We're trying to scope this guy out. So the enemy that got bought and back has now landed over towards Nova. And we're just playing the edge. We had decent position, and as I say that, a PA goes down on top of our building, and now we're gonna have to rotate away and find some new cover. We could probably go back up towards prison if we wanted to, but this is only a sliver that's going to be inside of the circle after this. We got some action right in front of us right here. Good drop shot coming up from Scythe, cleaning that up. And I'll say, guys, if you're someone who doesn't use a drop shot, you're very accustomed to using a strafe, or even just standing there, or maybe you jump chow everything, start using the drop shot. The drop shot goes absolutely crazy and also makes you much more unpredictable. A side fact about the drop shot as well too is if you drop shot, there is no aim assist for the enemy to pull their aimer down when you drop. So you can disappear behind the bezel of their gun, and they have to now track downwards, which is very awkward to fight recoil, and the fact that they have no aim assist facing downward. So super underutilized and super broken tech. Very simple to use, but not used enough. So start drop shotting a lot more. Here we are, closing in towards the halfway point of circle 5. And once again, we got the whole team alive, whole team staying very close together, and they're all absolutely playing on the same page. Let's listen in one more time and see what the game plan is, trying to get into this final circle.
Yeah, we do not
I'm going low. We gotta push up. We gotta push up, and we gotta go low. Hey, I need help. I need help. Get to me ASAP.
I'm coming down. I'm coming down.
We got dudes all around me somehow. There's a guy over here on the right too.
We can just fucking kill that one. We can kill the one. On the roof. On the roof.
Yeah, kill him. Kill him.
Green roof. Killed him.
Thank you, Scythe. Clutch.
All right.
3v2. 3v2.
Down.
3v1.
So amazing comms coming out from the team. Everybody's staying super close together. I love to see that call from Kaz saying, I need help, and the entire team just jumped and snapped right to his position and said, what I'm doing is not important, because what is important is keeping my team alive. Crazy action towards the end of the game here as well. We do have pull as well. We don't have to push up too far. 3v1 situation. So this is free. This is gonna be a dub. This is basically a guaranteed dub. Let's just lock this in. Let's see what we got. One guy in the window. This is about to be free. As soon as he jumps out, it's one of those things. We have position on him. We have no reason to throw this or push into the building or throw the game whatsoever. We have position. There's no way we could possibly lose this. As pushing up a little bit. We have Overwatch from Carnage and Scythe. The enemy might even die to the gas. And just like that, huge dub coming out for the boys, and cleaned it up spectacularly. Like I had mentioned before, guys, the name of the game, if you're really trying to get to that next level, is chemistry. Finding a team and then working with them so you can grind and elevate and be as aggressive as possible to get those high kill games. And on that note, if you're someone who's trying to find a team, then by all means, join the Discord. We have random players coming in there all the time that are very high skill players trying to drop their first 20, trying to hit diamond, trying to hit crimson, and by all means, join the community and find a team to start grinding with. Finally, if you enjoyed the video and learned something new, please be sure to subscribe, and once again, thanks for watching.